Welcome everyone. What is that thing that always stop your prayers from being answered? What are those things that always delay your prayers from being answered? What are those bad energy that always block you from the Lord, from God answering your prayers as fast as you want? I'm telling you today that most of those problems are from you. I'm telling you today that you are the cause of 98% of your problems because you choose to cause your problems to yourself. I won't be rushing this video. I have to take it gently and it will take time because this is something that has been bothering me. This is something that has been happening to almost everyone, almost all of us. And it's high time we stop it. It's high time we take care of it so that we can benefit. It's high time we progress. It's high time we make impact. Since we are praying for start happening for us. It's high time we drag our own favor because we have been making no sense out of the power of earth, the power of nature, and the power of universe. One, we have to attract love from this universe, which you always try to do, and at the end of the day, you have to destroy everything that you have worked very hard. One of those reasons that makes you not to pray and it will answer immediately as fast as you want it. One of those reasons is doubt. You always doubt, you always feel this doubt in you, you always argue that you are not that powerful to ask for something from God. You always believe that it's only your pastor that will do this prayer for you and it will work. You just came back to your house or wake up in the morning, you kneel down, you pray, you just do this because you see others doing it. You don't believe that it will work. You don't have that faith. You don't walk towards your faith. You don't feel any connection with God. You just pray. You will wake up early in the morning, you start praying. That's not it. If you have to pray, it says that the only food God eats is songs and praises. You have to praise your God. You have to sing the words of praises to Him. You have to praise Him, thank Him, come to Him with praise, and He will answer you. Glorify His name, then you can proceed with your prayers. And mind you, if you are praying, avoid cursing because you cannot glorify Him with the same mouth and curse Him with the same mouth. He creates us in His image. That makes us God also. He creates animal, He creates trees, He creates everything, but He rested and created us in His own image. That makes us God. Among the things He creates, He made us special. He gave us the power, the divine power to control all those things. The way He's controlling us, we are controlling the rest of the things. We control the animals, we control the woods, we control almost everything, if not everything, almost everything. And God cannot answer your prayers if not through someone. He might come as a madman, he might come as a beggar. You might pray at your home, ask God for divine mercy, ask Him for open doors. He will not just open those doors for you. He will send something, He will send someone. You might be at your working place, at your shop, you see a madman dragging the things that you used to sell. Don't push him away. That is what you ask for. You ask for open doors, divine mercy, He will come that way. Have you asked yourself why is it that the madman look at every places in the market? Is you are sure that he will come to drag your stuff? Just take one out of those things he's dragging, dash him, give it to him, and he will thank you and go. Mind you, don't know who you just help. You are stingy to give to God. Tell me how he will give to you when you are stingy to give to you. I don't say that you should go to church and give all you have, give the tithe. That's not it. No. Church is church. Tithe is tithe. This is free will giving, free will donation. That's how I call it. That's how I see it. You give to people to get what you want in return. I don't say that you should just see a normal person, dash him something. No. You might be in your shop someday, sometime, you see a madman dragging your sales. Give him something to go. That's apart. Another thing that hinder our prayers to be answered is the thing of flesh. I know it's very important as a human. We got to do it. You are married, you have a boyfriend, but there is time for everything. There's time for everything under the surface of the sun. You got to play along as the time demand. Your pastor give you 7 days fasting, your spiritual father give you 7 days fasting, 3 days fasting, and you are into that fasting, being serious about it. Yes, you are serious about that fasting. You don't eat as you supposed to. You don't drink as you supposed to. But at the end of the day, it does not work. One, most of us during our fasting times, you go and meet your partner and have an intercourse with him. Tell me, what is it you are doing? What is it you are doing? There's time for everything. Your partner should understand that this is time for prayers. This is time that you are seeking the face of God in your home. He or she should wait. After everything is done, he will still be there. She will still be there. You get to meet him and you get to meet her anytime, any day. But this is the time that's given to you to do this. You don't have to waste it. You starve yourself for this. At the end of the day, you got to be the person to destroy it by your own hands, with your own hands. You got to control yourself. You got to control your flesh. Most of us we say, I'm not doing it with anyone. They will go into masturbation. No, that is totally wrong. God despises irritating things. You don't irritate the presence of God. There are some parts in the Bible where the Israelites had to do one or two things they did, and God asked them to clean up their place, the place they are. Don't do those disgusting things to God at the time you need His presence, at the time that you are bringing His presence down to yourself. You have to also take it away, and He will go without doing what you want. Tell me, are you deceiving yourself or are you fooling God? That aside, number three, they said cleanliness is near to godliness. You are this type that always pray, always call God to come for your intervention, but looking at your environment, your compound, everywhere is littered with dirty, disgusting things. You come to your backyard, not kept, your room, dirtiness everywhere. You don't wash your pot, everywhere is smelling. How can you invite God in an irritating place when they say cleanliness is next to godliness? You have to take good care of your environment. You have to prepare yourself. Somebody who is preparing to meet his or her husband, his partner, her partner, always keep his or herself clean. And for you preparing to bring your maker to you, you have to also keep yourself neat, clean, keep your environment clean so that he will be welcomed. You don't have to throw dirty things up and down at your place. I have been thinking about this and it has been eating deep in me. You should know how to be neat. You should learn how to be clean. You should learn how to take care of your house, environment, take care of your children, take care of your restroom, your toilet, your kitchen, so that God will come and be in your house. God will be welcome in your home. Number another one that I want to talk about, another one that I want to talk about is you should be the type that should avoid insulting people, insulting elders. An elder might walk past you that time you are in trouble, that time you are in prayers, and he will say something to you which you should ignore. But because you see yourself young, you see yourself strong, you start cursing him, calling him names. Old man, leave me, don't talk to me like that again. Who are you to talk to me? Do you feed me? Do you no? Respect is reciprocal. And he said, children, obey your Lord, obey your parents for your days to be long. Obedience is the greatest sacrifice. An elder might talk to you in a way that you don't like at that moment. You just greet him and walk past him. Focus on what you want. Always have faith in what you are doing. Always put your trust in what you are doing. And while doing this, always pray, meditate, pray without ceasing. You might be in your business place, you can pray while your eyes is open. You can be in your working place, you might be praying anytime and have faith. Another thing is this faith. People don't have faith anymore because they say that I have prayed and prayed and prayed and God is not answering me because you are getting it all wrong. You are doing it all wrong. Try to be holy at time of prayers. Try to be that saint at the time of prayers. I'm not saying that after praying, maybe in the next 80 minutes, in the next 30 minutes, you should go and start doing those things. No, you have to give time. I know as human things must happen, but at that point that you're in that prayer, you have to prevent some of those things from happening. You have to take care of those things. You have to be that person that will control those things. That person that will control your life, not your life controlling you. You have to mind the things you eat at that time. You have to always give him praises. Remember to always thank him for the life you give. Remember to always thank him for protecting you before you proceed with your request. And in that way, God will always grant your prayers, grant your heart desires, fulfilling whatever you ask that is right. And don't be too fast in doing things because there might be a reason why things are delaying for your own better and you want it to come immediately. That thing that you want it to come immediately might come and take your life when it's not time. All you need to do is have patience, believe in God that He will do it for you. In Bible, there's this man that his time to die. It gets to the time that he has to die, and he have to remind God for things as he has been doing and ask him for more time. God gave him that time. My brother, if you are this kind of person, my sister, if you are this kind of person that always give, you give to mad people, you give to beggars, you take to the orphanages, you help them out, your life will never remain the same. Your prayers will always be answered, and God will always be there for you. And with this, I believe that we will all grant and have our heart desires, that God will always be there for us because He is always, only that we push Him away. I pray and I know that God has answered our prayers. Amen. See you next time. My name still remain Henry. Remember to subscribe and always remember to come back to view more videos that will be benefiting to all of us. Thanks and see you next time. Bye.